right? Dada, right? I'm telling you to write it. Just do on the pen, write it.
Good day guys, hi, one more time welcome to the episode 20 channel. If you are not being subscribed yet, just subscribe it and be updated to see new videos. So I'm gonna get you guys a very important fact of the D40 engine cylinder head injector. So I'm gonna teach you few things. How do you look for the right injector and how you gonna correlate that. So most importantly, what I want to tell you is not to choose the right injector, but how to insert the injector correctly, and what are the components that you have to select before you insert the injector. It is not cheap one to do it, because most of the people's they are looking into an alternative parts and then get screwed up. So this is what I wanted to avoid. So before this injector goes inside, it has to be it has to have a three very important washers, the rings, right? So we have so in this part number, so we have the base washer. So the base washer will come up here, right? And we have the o-ring. It's basically we call a body o-ring, so that will come over here, right? And also we have the gasket nozzle. So basically this is called a U washer, or technically we call it leak off washer. It get fixed in here, right, through the injector return fuel rail. So this is the injector return fuel rail, right? So these are very important to have it when you do a overall engine overhaul or injector cleanup. So if you are saying a misfire, if you are experiencing the black smoke, etc., so these are very important to have it in your list. So look for the right part number and then order before you begin to dismantle or begin to take off the injector. So I'll tell you what. So if you look at the description of these two, right, the base washer and the leak off washer, so the part numbers is different, but the description is the same, gasket nozzle. So we have to be very careful of the part numbers, right? And the next one is injector oil seal. This is a cone type of one, so this was very important, otherwise you will have oil leak from the through the injector where it get fixed here. It's a kind of a cone one, right? This is also very important. So this is a tappet cover gasket nozzle. Okay, that's another video I have done, so you can see how it get insert and etc. Right, so let's begin to install the base washer, body o-ring and leak off washer. So let's see how we're gonna fix them properly into the D40 Nissan Navara D40 engine injector. So let me get the injector first. It's a quite heavy one, so I need to hire a truck to deliver it. There it is. There you go. So I have here with me the injector. It's a quite heavy one. So what we're going to do is first we're going to install the base, the body o-ring. So you need to, as I told you earlier, you need to look for the right o-ring, otherwise you will have a black smoke, otherwise you will have an oil leak from this, right? So the body o-ring, it should be installed in here, right, not here. The most of the mechanics, or it's a common mistake that they do is they basically install it here. it should be here. All right, so either you have to lubricate the o-ring, or else just put some engine oil or something in it, and then gently insert. There it is. Let it go. Right, smooth. So the second one, you need to install the base washer. It's a copper washer. So there is a way to install it. So then there is a basically a polished head, and then unpolished head. This kind of a curve thing. The curve thing should goes in this way. So before you insert it, you better have grease or something just to stick in it, otherwise it will fall off. Right, put it in this way and then insert the injector. The third one what we have is the leak off washer. So where the leak off washer gonna fix, it's gonna be fixed here into this. So this is the inlet, or this is where you get the supply the fuel, and this is where the back leak goes off. Right, it has to be like this when you install the leak off washer. So before the leak off washer installed, so there is a injector return fuel rail, which is this. So it has to be something like this. So I'm gonna keep the washer like this, and then insert the bolt. So that's all. So let me give you a closer look of this. This is how it is. Just want to let you know, so there are so this is the injector cord here, and here is the QR number. You can get scanned through the QR number if it is visible. So most of the guys or the people who remove the injector, the common mistake that they do is they marking on the they mark the injectors on an order, right, order to fix it back. So they either put Tipex on the QR code, or they just damaging it by sending in marks. So this is number 2 has been I would like to emphasize. And then the common mistake that most of the mechanics or most of the people who remove the injector, what they do is they wanted to retain the order. So for that, what they do is they basically put the mark on the head electronic head of the injector. So what they have done is here, so they have marked the marked on the QR code by damaging the QR code. So by doing this, won't be able to read the QR code. So some people they have no clue of it, so then they simply mark it on the registration numbers. So there are 30 digits in it. So if one damage, you won't be able to re-register this injector. So you guys have to be very careful on this. So either mark it, once they remove, either mark it somewhere here on the body with good Tipex where it will not get erased. So when it comes to the injector, so all the injectors are made by the Denso. So this is the part number of the injector. So this is very important. So basically, this is actually Euro 4 specification denso injector, and there are Euro 3 specification of injectors as well. So however, they overlap with Euro 3 specs engine as well. However, I'll let you know in the description of this video what are the alternative injectors, the part numbers that you can use in order to, or if you willing to replace the injector by any chance. So when you also purchasing a replacement injector, if you decide to do it brand new 4 injectors, then no issues. But if you're looking for alternative injector to replace between any of one failed out of the 4, so you need to be very careful of how to choose the right injector, because there are injectors there are various injectors that's from the Euro 3 to Euro 4. However, that also you can see when you purchase it, or when you just taking off from an injector, the EGR valves is water cooled EGR or the non water cooled EGR type of engines. So this is how basically you can differentiate the Euro 3 and Euro 4. It's a different topic. I'm hoping to bring that topic as well soon in this week. So before I wrap up, if this video is very informative to you, or if there is anything you would like to add, please feel free to leave a comments below, and then it will be great help for me to improve if any areas that I am lack of. Thank you very much, guys.